good morning. I'm Athena Bean, and this is my studio, Bean's Studio here. This morning, we're going to be opening up with strength and conditioning yoga, a few poses that will stretch through the class. So we'll maybe go over about 4 to 6 poses today. Additionally, this is beginner's strength and conditioning. This is our guest right here, Paige, my oldest daughter. She's very flexible and very good at stretching. So she's going to be helping us, basically. She's so much better at this than I am. But here we go. So we're going to start today. We're going to do some standing up poses. We want to open up our hips forward. So go ahead and do that. Okay, so make sure your hips are facing forward. So go ahead and turn your feet with both your feet facing forward, straight like this on the mat. So imagine like the end of your mat is like a line, and you want to line your toes up there. There you go. Okay. So then next we're going to extend our body. So we're going to lift our body. So as if you're picking it up, okay? So then pick up your rib cage, open them up. Slowly begin to extend your arms. Would it help if I was in front of you? Yes. Okay, let's lower this real quick. This is a good adjustment.
So that's the one that happened to hit me.
Yeah, I see that. Better to get it done now than a week.
Yeah, now you're with the close one.
I know. I'm gonna move back. What's this? Am I good now?
Yes.
Okay. So ready? We're hips forward. Maybe your feet straight. Remember, you don't have enough angle. Okay. Reach up. Okay. Now right here, we're gonna be in the chair pose. We're gonna release the chair pose by opening our palms out and pulling it down, and as we pull it down, we kind of straighten our legs. And then we're going to do going back and forth a couple times. So again, we're going to stretch up, down into chair pose, and then standing rest position. Take deep breaths. Chair pose. Okay, and release. Okay, this time when we go up, we're going to come down like this, and then we're going to drop it down, okay? So ready? Go ahead, chair pose. Okay, and drop. So I even did it wrong.
I gave you what you were doing.
Yeah, I know, I just said it and then I did it. Okay, so now we're going to do triangle poses, okay? So that we can get some real good stretching out down here. So we'll go from side to side, triangle pose. Remember when you bend down, you're on your right side, your right foot is pointed out. Okay? Oops. Open your chest out and switch sides. Just feel the stretch along the ends in your back. Through your legs. Into the center. Breathe. And right side again. And just go as far as you can go, and then bring it back to the center. If you need to take more chances to get down there, then that's perfectly fine. Okay. Breathe through and knee on the other side. Okay. Again. Be in the center. Wiggle it out a little bit. Half fold down to your toes. Wiggle your legs while you're doing that. So it kind of looks like of this. So when you do a half fold, your abdomen and your thighs are meeting generally. You don't want the arch. So if you can't go flat down into a half fold, then and your back arches, then go ahead, just kind of meet your legs anywhere. You can go here, 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 anywhere, just so that you can kind of get that stretch that you're intending, which is right here and right here. Okay, so after half fold, we'll come up, wiggle our legs out. And now we're going to get into some little fun strength and conditioning. So just a little routine here. that I'll show you one time, okay? So we're gonna start up here. We'll go down into our plank position to get ready for vinyasa. We drop our feet back, drop our legs back, go down, okay? Go up into our cobra, downward dog, and then from downward dog, we're gonna lift one leg up like we did last week. We bring it up forward, go into our warrior one, our warrior two, and then our warrior three. Okay. Then we're gonna go back to our warrior two, back to this, and then we're gonna do the same thing out. Okay. So just follow along.
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep doing it. So everybody down in plank position. Okay, here we go. Drop the feet down in the back part of your body. Drop the front of your body down. Push up. Go into downward dog. Okay. Lift your right leg up. And drop it in front of you between your left and right hands. Come up into warrior one. Continuing to breathe. Okay, warrior two. Warrior three. Back to warrior two. Let's go back to warrior three. Extend so that this part right here is stretching. And this part should be relaxed. Okay, let's go back to warrior two. Warrior one. And down. Again, we'll reverse exactly how we did it. So we'll launch our leg up and put it back down. Find our way back down into plank, cobra, and let's go into a child pose where we can rest our right side and then switch to our left. Take a moment here. Take a moment to think about the parts of your bodies that need just a little more strength, more conditioning, and how you will care and love those parts throughout the week between classes, just practicing the moves a little bit each day. Okay, we're going to go back up. Remember, left side, plank position. Drop your toes. Drop your legs to your hips, your upper body. Push down, push up. Go ahead into downward dog. Left leg, here we go. Left leg, bring it down in and land it. Warrior one. Take some breaths. Warrior two. Warrior three. Warrior two. Warrior one. I know it's a little bit hard. You can move forward a little bit. Find your lunge first. Yeah, very good. I don't know, different. Back leg is straight. And then warrior one. Warrior two. It's okay. Warrior two. Okay, rest your hand in your leg. Find your balance. This leg should be straight. If the leg is bent, it's not holding. You're going to push into your bend. Okay? Very, okay, we're going to work our way out of it now. Okay, here we go. Ready? Warrior 3 or 2. Warrior 1. Hands down by our feet. And we're going to launch back up. Okay, and drop it down. Go back into downward dog. We're going to drop our knees down. Yes. We're going to finish again with child's pose. Take deep breaths here. And then we're slowly going to find our way into a standing position again. Okay, tabletop. And from tabletop, we're going to enter into a half fold because we're going to walk our feet up here. Okay, now we're in half fold. We're going to come up into a chair pose. Release your chair pose. Facing the front of your mats, our mats. Okay, great. So next, we're going to work on some balancing, okay? There are some moves where you'll learn to balance on one leg or another. So this does go into some other moves like the triangle pose and some types of warrior poses that are one leg extended. So we are going to practice our balancing on one leg, okay? So your hands will be up. We'll start with our right leg and your right leg so you can come up here wherever you start to find your balance at or lose your balance. And then you stay there. Take 3 breaths and drop it, okay? So we'll do that. Do each leg 3 times and then we'll go into a water break. Okay, here we go. You drop it. If you need to go a little lower, you can go lower. You can go here. This is appropriate. The point is that, see, mine's not even all the way straight, is that you want it to be straight all the way down and all the way up. Good job. 2 more. And you can hold it as long as your body is straight. So if I'm going this far, I want my body to be straight here. So wherever my leg and my arms are, they're going to be straight, or as straight as I can be, for as flexible as I am. Okay, 2. Okay, last one, guys. And that you've already gotten it. Your arms are rest. Some love and bring it all. Okay, here we go. Last set. Arms up and stretch forward. You feel this in your legs and it's building muscles and strength to continue holding you, but it's also powering, burning, because you are building muscle and burning that's fat. Targeted fat. Yeah, so like, okay, the last one. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna take a quick water break. Go ahead, water, stretch down, breathe, catch up on
Is
the
that
rest
really
of
how
the
long
minutes.
class is?
Huh?
Class in progress.
Well, this is how much time is left.
Okay.
Hmm?
Let's go to the baby.
Okay, gotta be careful, okay?
Okay. She's still working right there.
Ooh. It's almost Christmas time over here. If you're watching the recording, I don't know when you're watching it, but here we're about to celebrate Christmas 2020. And
2 days before Christmas.
2 days before Christmas, COVID-19 is still rampant in communities. It's not more than it was when it first started back in March. And so here we are still working, living, homeschooling, doing everything that we can from home because that is just what is called for this time. I'll go that way. But with all the challenges this year has offered so much, we've gotten things launched, we're trying to accommodate and get into the group of what we really want to do. Yeah, and moving to Alaska makes it even a little more sweeter. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take some water and then we'll get started. Mushu is one of my best friends and understands my spirit and my clumsiness. Okay, everybody get back to your mats. We're gonna get going. Take your time. Get there. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Hmm? Okay, guys, getting ready. Here we are. Okay, so we've done a couple others. We've done the triangle pose and we've done child's pose and we've done a variation of warrior. Now we're going to do some kind of on the ground pose. We're going to go back into our plank position and we're going to get back into doing some of the things with the last week so we can incorporate those into our practice. You can't practice things one time. Okay, so how we're in tabletop. So we're gonna go back to plank. So how we go to plank? It's here in your position. Okay, so here we're gonna go downward dog. Push down to downward dog. And we're just gonna breathe in here 4 breaths. And on this breath, you're going to breathe out into your plank position, down into your cobra. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to slowly practice bending one leg at a time, pointing your toes up, and then taking it back down, tracking slow and controlled. Same thing with the other one. Okay, you should feel the burn at the top of your thigh, inner leg, back down towards the top of your foot, and then you relax your hips and do it again. Okay, on the next one, we're going to drop down. Let our body just lay on the floor. Now place your forearms flat with your hands to your sides and you push up. You can adjust as needed. But now we're going to practice with our forearms on the ground. This was where you're get that forearm strength from, okay? So this one we're going to bring up both legs, right leg, left leg, both legs, right leg, left leg. And we're going to do that 3 times. Okay, breathe through. Here we go. Both legs. Push up your back. Breathe. Open your shoulders if you need, always. Breathe. Okay, drop back down slowly. Now we're going to do a right, left leg. Right leg. Left leg. Both legs. Your lower back around your buttocks and the ends of your feet. You'll feel the stretches. Okay, right leg, left leg. After this one, we will release and relax. Okay, here we are. Relax. And just relax. Okay, here we go. Tabletop position. Here again, we will be lifting our legs straight up and back like this. Yeah, you see how Paige is doing? That is kind of like the ultimate goal. Wait. Okay, but we're going to start here if you're not there yet. You can slowly move it back. As you move it back, you see that your body does slide down into this position. And then you pull back into tabletop position. And draw the other leg, continuing to breathe. And back in. Child's pose. Sit and stretch. Breathe, breathe. And then we'll go back up to the tabletop for 2 more. Okay, tabletop. Here we go again. Right leg. Side one needs to begin to extend. And go like this. When you stay here. Come back in. And switch legs. Left leg. Drop it in. Child's pose. Okay, so as a part of our strength and conditioning today, one of the things that we're going to integrate is our bridge. Paige really good at the bridge. I didn't tell her we were going to do it today, but when she asked, I just kind of jumped on the opportunity. So we're going to go up and we're going to begin to work on our bridge to learn how to just form it right. As you'll see extreme beginner version, me, and then pretty advanced for Paige. So this will give everybody a spectrum of direction to follow, and then you can see that not everybody is in the same place. So let's slowly get off our mats. Or our mats. Wiggle, 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 and wiggle, wiggle. Okay, so for our, if you have somebody to help you and you've never done a bridge before, that's probably best. Let's move up a little bit. So Paige is actually going to do her bridge, and so you can kind of see what really, really far along bridge is, and then we'll begin to like slowly build our bridge and then fill those muscles so that during the week we can really start really bringing those back to life so that next week we bring a little bit more to the table here, all right? So, Paige, you ready? Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Okay, it's okay. I'm pretty sure that you can take that out.
Please do.
This is live.
It's live. Okay, can you show us that bridge again?
Yes. Can you help me up?
Redeem yourself?
Yes.
Nice, beautiful. See her legs are here. She has balance over here. Balance within her arms. She's holding herself very good.
Can she do it the easier way?
I can even crawl from under here because she has such a good bridge. You will not be able to do it with my bridge. Okay, so Paige, can you show us your skill part? She knows how to do this whip around bridge.
Yes, but I have to do it on hard ground.
Oh, she's do that on hard ground? Okay, there's hard
Yes,
ground
sir.
right under you.
This one.
So, here we are, perfect. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That's beautiful. Okay, go ahead and breathe out. Okay, and we'll all begin to go onto our bridges for the next few minutes.
So we'll try the easier way.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, that's how everybody else will be started. We'll start down there, lay on your backs. Here, let's get our mats back in order. Okay, so we lay on our mats. You can put your head this way so your feet aren't moving. Okay, our palms.
Can you help me if you see fall?
Okay, we have our feet planted, palms planted. Lift this part up and see if that's working right. Keep adjusting. We'll meet you up there, like she said. Breathe, hold it in, and drop down slow. Okay, that's one. Let's do 5 of those, okay? So 4 more. So 2. Drop down slow, breathe. Okay. Breathe. 3, and here we go. 3. Okay, breathe down. Slow. That was 3. So we have how many more?
2 more.
2 more. Okay. So here we go. And push up. Breathe. Slowly drop. Ooh. That's 4. Okay, guys, last one, okay? We can do this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and lift off. Okay, drop down slowly. Grab your knees. Let's do some rocking, baby. We can reverse our backs, pull it in. We always want to do backwards what we did forward in yoga. It just makes the stretch so much better. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to take about 5 minutes to close up class today.
Okay.
And this will be fun. So everybody can find their sit. See, this is Wednesday. We talked about it. Let's talk about some things. This is how we're going to come up with our meditation today, okay? So we have Christmas coming up, New Year's coming up, COVID-19 going on. People are working, kids are home from homeschool, so that just means no instruction. What other things do you think are going on? Well, I can still catch my breath.
I think you described it all.
I described it all.
Did you say New Year's?
I didn't say New Year's. I did. Okay, so if you can just think about the general stresses that are stressing everybody in the world right now, that's where we are. That's not to include those everyday stresses that happen. Jeremiah, I can hear whatever you're clicking. Those everyday stresses that are impacted personally on levels that nobody else really knows about. Those things that happen to our families, our spouses, our kids, our parents, our siblings, our co-workers, the environment that we live in. Maybe we live in an uncomfortable environment. There are just so many things that have put us out of our comfort zone and into an inconsistent realm of society that really kind of can get us feeling really unsteady and unconnected every single day. So here we are at this point where we want to meet. And we're all going to find our place. Get in a comfortable seated position. Relax your hands at the ends of your knees, palms facing up. Or down. You can hold your knees whatever's comfortable. Pull your chest out and let your shoulders fall back, sinking in. Take deep breaths in and take deep breaths out. Holding at the top and the bottom of each breath just to hold on to something just a little bit. We're taking a moment to allow ourselves to sink deep into our breaths, to feel them, to think about them, to understand them. How is our body teaching us to breathe? Focusing in on your body as you continue to breathe, you notice that your head is on your head and your shoulders are on the upper part of your body, just below your neck. Your torso and vertebrae and chest along down to your pelvis. And here we sit with our knees straddled apart, breathing, allowing us to be here in this moment with our body, mind, and spirit. Now that we have our body and that we know our body, let's take ourselves to a place of consistency. We're not going to the courthouse. Sometimes we can't even go to church for that consistency. But what we can do is call on our spiritual leader, that's God, and allow peace, restoration, and calmness to come on me. To see your neighbor and not see the deficiencies that are so clear, but to accept them as the additional layers that travel within. Walking out not to judge ourselves and not to judge others. We're continuing to be in this moment. We're accepting everything that our body has to offer, that our mind has to offer, and that the spirit has to offer us. Knowing that it is exactly enough. It's exactly the required amount. It's not the amount we want. It's not the amount that we think, but it is enough. Breathe through the sorrow and the sickness, the fear. Allow for joy and happiness to enter into your mind and guide you through your day. Even in stress, you can be happy. Even in sadness, you can find joy. And even in this world, you can find people who have the same intentions as yourself. Take 5 to 10 breaths holding, and then we're going to come out and close out. Here we are. Be present, y'all. Namaste.